One. Hundreds. Gosh, that is amazing, because I don't think there's hundreds. Brilliant. Right. Well, we are coming to celebrate the most amazing hero of them all, which is Jesus. And we've got a song that we're going to start with. That means you've got to stretch up high, so you might have to jump up. See how high you can stretch. And then can you see how low you can go? How wide you can go? And you know, this is a song some of the mummies and daddies might have sung when they were your age. But there's a little bit extra to it. Because it's wonderful to know that Jesus' love is very wonderful. But why? It's so wonderful because he's with us all the time. And the little bit extra reminds us of all those things. So, are you ready? Is everybody jumped up? Grown-ups, you can jump up as well. And join in. This is not just for the kids. This is for you guys too. Wonderful. Kuda, excellent. Your exercise before you start. Brilliant. I'm going to turn me off. Did you want to hear me singing? Excellent. Super duper. Do you want to have a seat? Wonderful. Because we've got a story. Oh, I've got an illustration first. Has there ever been a time when you've had something very small and you don't think it's of any use at all because it's very, very small? Let me show you something. I have a small ball, but is fun, but it does something amazing because it can get really big. Would you like to see? Yeah. Something small that can be really big. Do you think so? Ready? Watching. Oh, do you want to sit down so all the people behind you can see? Sit down. I'll sit back down. Very small. And actually, it can be really, really big. So I have a story, because do you sometimes feel you're very little? And sometimes grown-ups don't listen very well to what you have to say and don't think that you can be involved in things because you're very little. Do you know what? Jesus thought children were amazing. And there's a story in the Bible I'm going to tell you about how important one little boy was. And the little that he had, Jesus was able to do something absolutely amazing with it. So are you sitting nice and comfortably? Are you ready? Because I need you to do some actions as well. Can I read them in the dark? That's a challenge. Okay. Right, so we've done lots of big. Can you make yourselves big? Really big? Can you make yourselves small? So every time I say the word big, you're going to be big. Every time I say the word small, you're going to make yourself small. And then we're going to do noisy. Now, do you think you can do better than the grown-ups? Yeah. Okay, so when I say noisy, children, you're all going to say yada, 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 yada. Right, you ready? So if you're a child and I say noisy, you're going to go yada, 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 yada. Ready? Noisy? That's not bad. Wonder can the grown-ups do any better? Because when I say noisy, grown-ups, you've all got to say rhubarb, rhubarb, rhubarb. Right, you ready? This is just the grown-ups. No. Shall we put it together and see what it sounds like all together? Right. Noisy. Oh, brilliant. Now, we could be here all night, so when I put my hand up, then that's when we have to be super quiet. So we try it again. Noisy. Oh, children, you're getting carried away. Go up and then. Right, okay. And the last one is when I say hungry. I don't know whether do any of you know the sign language for hungry? Yeah, something like that. So you do that. So if I say hungry, can you rub your tummy like that? I don't think anybody's got a hungry tummy at the minute. Did you enjoy your food? You had 2 hot dogs? Oh my goodness me. Right, okay. So are we ready? I think we've done all the signs we need to. Yeah, does she? Well, you can ask Mummy afterwards, did I get it right? Okay, so a crowd had gathered and had started on a journey. This was no small crowd. This was a big crowd. This was a noisy crowd. There were thousands of people all heading in the same direction, all on their way to the same destination, all walking miles from their homes, all wanting to see Jesus. And where was Jesus? Well, Jesus had sailed across the Sea of Galilee and was sat with his disciples on a mountainside. They'd headed over there to the peace and quiet of the countryside to spend a little bit of time on their own. How many grown-ups know what that feels like? A place where there were no small crowds. I'm tired. Do you want to have a sit down there? Where there were no big crowds. Where there definitely were no noisy crowds. Now, this particular crowd had been walking for quite a while and were on the mountainside that Jesus was sat on with his disciples. Excuse me, Jesus, said one of the disciples anxiously, tapping his shoulder to get his attention. I don't think we're alone anymore. Jesus peered into the distance. Thousands of people making their way over to where they were. Jesus felt sorry for the big crowd that was heading over to greet them, with the disciples following close behind. There were so many people in the crowd, and they all wanted to meet Jesus, to see what he was all about. Some people were sick and wanted Jesus to heal them, and he did. Bearing in mind, this was not a small crowd. That's all right, don't worry. Small, but a big crowd and a noisy crowd. Brilliant. This took a little bit of time. probably most of the day. And now it was getting late, and everyone had lost track in time, and everybody's tummies started to grumble. They were hungry. Can you remember the sign for hungry? They were hungry. Jesus, can we send the people away now? Said the disciples. It's getting late, and the people are hungry. We're in the middle of nowhere. No Tesco's nearby, no Lidl. Shall we send them off to a nearby village? But Jesus didn't send anybody away. He said to the disciples, you feed them. You feed the people. Being slightly confused and slightly worried that they didn't have enough money to go shopping for everyone, the disciples replied to Jesus, but Jesus, not even 8 months' wages would be enough food for all of these people. And they were right. It would have taken a lot of money to feed all of these hungry people. After all, can you remember? It wasn't a small crowd. It was a big crowd. And a noisy crowd. However, Jesus already knew what he was going to do. Andrew, one of the disciples, introduced Jesus to a young boy who had his packed lunch that his mummy had packed for him that had 5 little loaves and 2 fishes. Do you know what he did? Do you think he ate them himself because he was very hungry? No, what do you think he did? You do. What did he do? The little boy did. He did. He gave it to Jesus. He took his 5 little loaves and 2 little fishes and gave them to Jesus. And Jesus then held them up in the air, thanked God for the food, and broke the bread and fishes into pieces and started sharing it around the disciples. He told them to go and hand it out to the crowds of hungry people. Now, lots of the disciples thought, maybe the disciples thought Jesus was joking. Maybe they thought he miscalculated how many people there actually were. Or maybe they were just awaiting something incredible. But as the disciples to continue to hand out the bread, hand it out to that crowd of people, and that crowd of people, and that crowd of people, and that crowd of people, they began to realise that the bread wasn't running out. At first, they handed it out to about 20 people, and then to 100 people, and then to 500 people, and then 1,000, and then 3,000, and then more than 5,000 people. And the food kept coming until everyone had been fed. But you know, the amazement didn't stop there. Because when the disciples collected up the leftovers, a bit like what they'd been doing out there, getting all the things tidied up in the preschool room, the disciples picked up, do you remember there were 5 little loaves and 2 little fishes? They collected up 12 full baskets. That was more than what they started with. How did that happen? And so, our story finishes the same way it started, with a journey. With fully satisfied tummies, the crowd that was not small, but big and very noisy. I didn't put my hand. Well done. They began their journey back home, all the while thinking about what an amazing day it had been. Jesus was able to take the something little that the little boy had been willing to give him and make it into something really big that could help lots of other people. And I think we need to remember, it doesn't matter whether we feel small or big, God and Jesus are so amazing. They can use us and do amazing things with us, even if we're little. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, Jesus can use us no matter how old we are, whether we're old and decrepit like Linda is, or whether they're young and youthful like you guys are. Yeah, yada yada. Indeed, indeed. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish with a prayer. And I love bubbles. Do you like bubbles? Oh, yeah. So what we're going to do, as the bubbles are coming over you. You're going to think of them as God blessing you and your family wherever you are. And there's a song that I'm going to get Tim to put on to play while we're doing that. So if you want to lie down, if you want to snuggle up with your mums and dads and nannies and granddads and carers, you can do that. And we'll just allow God to bless us as the bubbles pop over us. Okay, thanks, Tim. Lie down. If you need to lie down, just keep holding it and it will worry. Father God, thank you that as we watch these bubbles burst, they're like you blessing us. We pray for each person who has come, that as they leave, they would know your blessing on their lives today and in the weeks ahead. Wonderful. Excellent. Thank you, ladies. Right, very important bit is happening now, because our puppets usually come and help us to celebrate how amazing Jesus is. They're going to help us celebrate by getting across how exciting it is to let Jesus change things in people's lives. So we're going to do a song, but if you might have noticed, it's going to be in black light. So there's going to be all the light off. I will ask, you cannot take flash photography because you will see us. And what we have to wear in order to be completely blacked out is actually quite appropriate for a Halloween night, but we don't want to. So we'd really appreciate no flash photography. If your children are afraid of the dark, because it will be pitch black, if you want to come and sit with them while we do this, that would be great. Take us a minute or two just to get things sorted and to get the lights and things out. And we'll tell you what we're doing as we do each bit so that you're not shocked. I just need to get rid of this. If you're sitting in this square, that's probably the best view you'll get because it's facing you. So if you want to come in a bit, you'll get a much better view.
just can't believe where my life was at. All that I know is my heart was broken. I don't ever want to go back. Ain't no explanation how I saw the light. He found me and he set me free, and he brought me back to life. Blame it on the transformation, change down to the core. This love is real and I can't sit still, 'cause my name's not shame no more. Great God Almighty, don't change me. Great God Almighty, He don't change me. You gotta shake, 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 like you change, change, change. Brand new look so good on you, so shake like you've been changed. Come on and shake, shake like you change, shake like you change. Maybe He came to you when everything seemed fine, or maybe your world was upside down and it you between me, yeah. No matter when it happened, at 7 or 95, move your feet, 'cause you've never been more alive. You gotta shake, 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 like you change, change. Brand new look good on you, so shake like you've been changed. Come on and shake, 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 like you change, change, change. Brand new look so good on you, so shake like you've been changed. Come on and shake, shake like shake like you change. Great God Almighty, change me. Great God Almighty, He don't change me. Great God Almighty, change me. Great God Almighty, He don't change me. When it happened, more alive. You do shake, 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 like you change, change, change. You are brand new, look so good on you, so shake like you've been changed. Come on and shake, 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 like you change, change, change. Brand new, look so good on you, so shake like you've been changed. Come on and shake, shake, shake like shake like you change. Shake. Great God Almighty, don't change me. Great God Almighty, He don't change me.
I think I ended up forgetting a really, really vital song that every time we have our hero party, we sing this song. That actually this year, it's been 20 years since it was written. So I think it's an appropriate one, even though I forgot it a bit earlier on. I think it's appropriate that we sing it now as we finish. And it's, Jesus, you're my superhero. And there's some extra people in there, so if you want to jump up and you can come and do some actions.
He's the one who puts the moon in the sky. He's the one who hung the stars one by one. He's the one who makes the birds sing.
Oh, the Wheel of Doom.
He's the one who makes your dreams so high.
children, on your way out, when you've been to a party, what's a brilliant thing to get when you leave?
Present.
Oh, not present. Party bags. So there are party bags for all the children as they leave, with lots of goodies in it and lots of information about other things we do at St Gilliam and Emmanuel Church. There's a big fun day, nativity fun day coming up, which is going to be really exciting. Which you're all very invited to. Very invited to. And there's an invite in there for that. So if you have a look at those. We might have to give up, Tim. We might have to give up. Should we do, shall we see, Jesus, you're my superhero, you're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero, my best friend. Yeah, nice.
He's the one who makes the sun shine. He's the one who puts the moon in the sky. He's the one who hung the stars, one by one. He's the one who makes the birds sing. He's the one who makes your dreams so high.
He's the one who makes me smile. Day by day. Day by day. Do have a look for it when you go home. Get Mummy's website. You'll find it on Spotify, you'll find it on YouTube, and you'll have a little listen to it, a little dance by yourself. Thank you so much everyone for coming. Glad you had a good time. Don't forget your party bags on the way out and all your wonderful crafts. See you soon.